And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for game 3. I'm having a conversation with Twitch chat about another person that has the name Takeoff on Twitch. And send them, chat is recommending I send them Yu-Gi-Oh cards. What the hell do they even take off? When's the last time they streamed? Do they even stream anymore? Last time they streamed, they're a fucking Fortnite streamer. Let me look at their Twitch stats. If I have significantly better stats than them... Oh, they just... Oh, wait, no, that's my headphones. Never mind. Okay. Let's see. Who has better stats? Me or them? They have 5 average viewers! What the fuck? They're a Fortnite streamer with 5 average viewers. They bought their followers. I know this for a fact that they bought their followers. Highest number of concurrent viewers, 12. And they have 1,351 followers. I can't believe this. Yeah, what's up, Sloth? How you doing, buddy? Sloth, can you believe this? Hold on, let's show this on stream real quick, okay, guys? Now, here are my analytics. You know, pretty impressive. 233 average viewers. You know, 40k viewers gained, 1,440. You know, a lot of stats over here. You know, we're looking pretty impressive. Now, let me show you the person the person that has the name Takeoff. Let's take a look here. Let's see. Oh. As we're getting started with draft here. I got weaved. That's exactly right. Just black. They're better than you. Oh, game's over. No. They fucking subbed in fucking Eon. GG. Game's over. Sloth, are you home now? I need someone to prevent me from mentally booming about this game. Cause Ozzy's about to lose. I need someone to prevent my mental boom. Please. Please. Oh shit, Fiku, thanks for the follow on Twitter, homie. I see you. I have notifications on. What the fuck is your Twitter follow ratio? Okay, it's pretty terrible. No, I follow everybody. I follow anybody that's somewhat relevant in Korean esports, and then also in Chinese esports, and then I follow all the really relevant people in esports. That's why I follow like 2,000 people. I follow a ton of people. It's because what I do in the off season, I just fucking sit on my Twitter feed and look for any leaks. Or look for any announcements, and I just fucking instantly jump on that shit. I once followed that amount. If I ever get really popular, then I'll narrow it down. Like I'll mass unfollow everybody and like only unfollow. Like I'll pull off a malice and just only follow like 15 people. But I'm not relevant enough to care about my follower ratio. You know who follows me though, Fiku? Seonghwan follows me. That's my proudest follow right there. The former Hanwha Life jungler, former Afrika Rocks jungler. It's my proudest follow. So we see Pilot gonna be playing the Ezreal here, so maybe Ozzy stand a chance. As we see the Kai'Sa response, that's an exciting pick. Rumor on the Kai'Sa, while we're gonna see Tana on the set. This draft is looking very good for both these teams so far. Slothy, Sloth, where you at? I need you, buddy. Please help me in my time of need. I'm in my time of need. Please. Sloth. So we see Tana is 3-3 on the set, but is one of my favorite, I'd probably say the best set player in CK, I think, despite those non-impressive looking stats. He's had some really impressive plays on the set. Just unlucky with the team, with the record. Give me like 10 minutes? Alright, I got you. Did you see the mouse? Oh, no, I'm done with this fucking game already. No! Oh! Mouse. Oh! 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 Oh, okay, I'm actually pretty good. Oh, and it's boring again. Draft is boring again. And I'm fucking done with this game already. I don't understand the Crown Neon sub there. I just don't understand it. So we're gonna see the LeBlanc pick. Yeah, it's just both these teams have good drafts so far, but it's just Generous comp looks phenomenally better. Like not Generous comp. Generous players are phenomenally better. You know, Sora's inting, Juhan's an enter, Eon's an enter, Motive's an enter, and it's gonna be Pilot 1v9 show. Which I mean he can do on the Ezreal. We've seen him 1v9 in the Ezreal before in CK qualifiers. He was just fucking dumpstering teams. Forced a team to forfeit at 15 minutes in the knockout stage of the CK promotion qualifiers. He was like 15-0 or some shit, or at 15 minutes he had like double-digit kills, and he was just dumpstering and forced the team to forfeit. It was great. It's the only time I've seen a team forfeit besides OMG versus Fnatic. Well, of course, you've had like the early like season 3 and before, season 4 and before. You had a lot of forfeits, but nowadays you normally see teams forfeit that often. Juhan is in. Don't worry about this game. Juhan being in should fucking make you sweat with how coin flip this man is and how often he misses smites. Oh, Amumu. Oh, please. Oh. I was excited about the Amumu there. So we're going to instead just see the Nautilus be picked up, and that's going to be the Nautilus Kai'Sa bot lane. A pretty good bot lane, honestly. Some nice synergy there. So the jungle pick will be the last, unless that is a set jungle, but it's not likely. So we're going to see what OZ Gaming is going to pick for these last two picks. They have the solo lane picks remaining. They want to have the counter picks for solo lane, which they're going to be able to have. No, you're allowed to forfeit in pro play. Ooh, oh, Ornn. Oh, it was Ornn. Please block that. Oh, please let that be Sora on Ornn. Please. No, it's gonna be Eon on Ornn. Put Sora on a cheater champion like Gangplank or Darius. Mordekaiser's kind of a cheater champion, but he's probably gonna int on that anyway. Ooh, Renekton pick, so it is going to be the set jungle, it appears. Oh, that's pretty intelligent from Jenner if they're going to actually do it. Yeah, so it's actually going to be the set jungle coming in from Jenner Greenwings here. That's pretty nice. But, 사이드 쪽 게임 양상이 굉장히 무서운 것 같아요. 그러니까 모데카이자면 일단 죽음의 소나기를 제외하면은 시시기도 없는 챔피언이고 이동기 자체가 없잖아요. 근데 세트에다가 레네콘이면은 당겨. This game is pretty difficult to predict. OZ, if they didn't have the Ornn, would fall off pretty hard late outside the Ezreal, but they have the Ornn, which means that they're going to be able to survive the late game compared to Jenner. But at the same time, Jenner has LeBlanc and Kai'Sa, so we'll see. And also set jungle. Without the Ornn, Jenner wins, but with the Ornn, I don't know. I don't know what I think. I think it's a matter of who executes their draft better. This game is very dependent on Rumor playing well and Yaharong playing well, which both those usually happen. So Jenner should be able to win this one, especially with Crown being out. This is just kind of clowning out here. As we're going to be starting up the game. Oh shit. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Slothy, how's it going? Let's see here. Oh shit. Let's see if I should be able to run this at 720. There we go.
All right, I'm ready to yeehaw this one. Let's go.
Let's go, Slothy. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm not too bad, man. Not too bad. It's about ready to be a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Because we're watching the bottom of the bottom.
The bottom of the barrel, baby.
Yeah, we're at the bottom of the barrel of these games, but still nonetheless exciting.
Yeah, especially with Juhan Eon. This is the bottom of the barrel. This is as bad as it gets.
Ooh, but we do see an Ornn in the mid lane with Spellbook, so this is going to be a really nice matchup right here. Level 1 Invade going to be spotted out. Not bad.
What's your opinion on the the Eon sub and the Juhan sub? How do you feel about those?
All right, so I didn't see the other two games, so I didn't know how Broccoli or Crown were performing. So
they did really well game 1. But game 2 was a big struggle. But I don't think that justifies a sub for game 3. Especially with how poorly Juhan and Eon have been doing this season.
Yeah, I don't know why they would sub them in on this, but it looks like they're still going to try to pressure on this invade right here, which is definitely okay because you have a Braum. Level 1's going to be fairly strong. Ooh, hook hits, but Guardian's also proper here, negating all the damage, and is stunned up after the Aftershock is procced. Is going to have to back out.
Yep, and that's going to be the blue buff going over to OZ. Juhan instead going to start as Wolves. So he is going to be able to start at the same time, but is certainly going to be at a disadvantage. Juhan going up to the Wolves even to try to see if he can deny that second one. Let's see if he gets it. Nope.
Oh, Spike come through. All right. That's decent, but Juhan probably is going to go take that Grump right there. This is going to be a really good start for him, and unfortunately, when you're taking Machete Jungler, those are the two camps you want to start with.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate that Umti is going to be forced to go to Zapdos here. Wants to go take blue buff, but we do see pings coming out from OZ, so maybe they have a plan to pick off Umti if he tries to take the blue buff.
Ooh, nice trade by Yaharong onto Ian.
Yeah, I think maybe Yaharong not being on a carry ended up hurting Jin game 1, because now that Yaharong's on carries, he seems, Jin in general seem to be having a much easier time. Also, the jungle sub obviously making a big difference. Umti taking over the game last game.
Yep, and Juhan is going to get level 3 on this camp right here, so he could go up to the blue buff. There was a ward placed down, believe it, yeah. So Sora went down and placed that ward, I believe.
Oh, look at that. Fantastic jungle tracking. Juhan knows that since his blue buff is still there, Umti is still in his jungle and knows how the set clears, so calls out that he's around going to golems. So, very good jungle tracking by Juhan.
Most definitely, and maybe this is what they're looking for right here. Was Juhan, if he's going to come up here and be calculated, Umti is going to try to invade right here. Juhan is on there. Smite is up. He might be able to take it right here.
I think he gets level 4 off the... No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Very close, though.
Ooh. Trading just a little bit right there. You don't want to be trading into a set by yourself.
Oh, most
certainly. And it should
not.
be noted, he's running Phase Rush on set. Which I haven't seen personally, so I'm interested to see how this one pulls out. It could be very good. It'll give you a lot of movement speed, and I think with that movement speed, he'll be able to land the true part of the W, but I digress. We're seeing a little trade in the bot lane.
I think a big reasoning to it is, like, if you land the pull, you can proc the Phase Rush with just the 2 auto front with your Q, and then you can run behind them and like insect them into your team.
That's true. It gives you a big burst of movement speed. And now, I think it's mostly because Pilot is on the Ezreal, right? And I think that's a big part of it right there. Being able to gap close onto the Ezreal. If he gets the Phase Rush, he will be able to run up onto the Ezreal, despite the Ezreal using his Arcane Shift. So, it's kind of the theory on it right there.
Yeah, Sora already having a tough time in the top lane. Probably, well, actually, certainly the worst top laner between the two. But probably might end up getting solo killed again if he's not careful. Pilot having a pretty good time here in this bot lane, though.
Yep. A little unfortunate for Sora too. To build optimally, he's going to have to build a Bramble Blast first into this matchup.
No,
I believe. So,
that's optimally, but knowing Sora, he's going to just rush that Morello, let's be real.
Yeah, that's true.
This is the man, the myth, the legend.
That's true, man. They're gonna be. He does also have that option, but again, suboptimal. That's like everyone's middle name in CK, right?
Suboptimal? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's really weird because Crown went Leandries instead of Morello for one game, and then the next game,
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's because the team wasn't as tanky, and then the next game didn't offer the Morello. Ian getting ganked here though.
Yep, he's gonna get stunned and pulled back right here. Might have to burn the flash. Well, he's gonna walk out okay.
He appears to be fine for now. Did have to teleport back only to get instantly brought down to below half health though, so he might have to recall here again, and he's gonna lose out on a lot of XP considering that Jaharong himself has a teleport.
Yes, and he does also have the CS advantage. Looking to take that back soon. Gonna get a lost chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think Jin is doing a really good job of freeing up this mid lane. Once they free up this mid lane away from Ian, and Yaharong is able to roam to the spot side, this is going to be what shifts the game into their favor. So we'll have to see how this one comes up.
Now we're just watching the nice little farmer simulator that we all know and love here in Challengers Korea.
Yeah, we do see slight CS advantages to Jin on the solo lanes, but we'll have to see what comes up for this first fight.
The Mountain Drake being the first Drake, you'd like to see that hopefully be taken by OZ Gaming. It'd be unfortunate if Jin was able to get that. That would certainly help OZ in a lot of these lanes where they're having to trade a lot and they're losing these trades, like as we see here in the mid lane, Yaharong being a very big problem for Eon. If he had that mountain, that would certainly help him.
Yep. We do see Sword going for the Ninja Taba in the start, which is not a bad purchase to start out with. The Bramble would negate a lot of the Conquer healing and just like the healing from the Q that Taha could do, or Tana could do. But, nevertheless, still better than getting an Oblivion Orb for your first purchase.
What the hell? A lot of noise going on outside, but nonetheless, someone asked if I think Challengers Korea is better than LEC or LCS, and to that I say depends. It's a case by case scenario. Like if you put the best CK teams against the worst LEC or LCS teams, then maybe one could argue that the CK teams, like if you put like Sotobol against like CLG, I think Sotobol would probably win.
Yeah, I think Brion versus Golden Guardians would be a similar.
Yeah.
Brion would be a similar
like,
scenario right there.
But even if you had like what's like a mid-tier team? Like if you had like XL in CK, I'm pretty sure XL would clean house.
Oh yeah. I mean they just got rid of Mickey, so we'll have to see how that one goes.
You know what? I really would like to see Mickey back in CK. Optimally, you'd want to see him pick up by a team before playoffs starts, so that you can have him for playoffs. But that's probably not likely. I don't think that any teams will be able to make a move that soon.
Not to mention with the Corona situation too. Like I wonder how that's going to affect him, his visa, and that sort of thing. We do see that OZ Gaming did pick up that Mountain Drake as we were talking about. So good rotation right here, and Trundle is not being spotted out right here, but they do have pings on him. They know that something is going on onto this Rift Herald. But unfortunately, despite knowing that, just decided to back.
Oh, you know what would be actually a really good... You know what would be a dank move? APK picking up Mickey again. Just thought about that. APK Mickey, bring it back.
That could be good for them.
That's kind of like my hottest take on League of Legends is that Mickey is still like mechanically one of the best players in when it comes to Koreans. However, he's just very small brain as we see from him playing in LEC. But I'm gonna pause that. Maybe a fight here in the top lane. Maybe not.
Yeah, we see a quick trade from Tana right there, and is gonna be trying to scout out, see where Juhan is on the side right here. But we do see Vision in complete favor of Jin Green Eggs on this bot side. He's just going for the crab. Now, what I'm kind of wondering is, Ornn had priority mid lane. It was about to reset, go to neutral, and Soar was had the wave underneath Tana's turret right there, right when they took the Rift Herald. Why didn't they go up and dive that Renekton? You know, it could have been a good play, but it's a little risky. But I think at this point in the game, you definitely want to take a little bit of risks, especially you have the heal on Ian, so shouldn't have been a bad decision.
Yeah, especially considering that if OZ lose this game, they are eliminated from playoffs. They need to be winning these matches, so you have to take the risk. You can't play safe if if your team is if the enemy team is favored from you, if they have an advantage from you playing safe, I should say. So
the only thing is, I believe that they have faith in Pilot to full carry this game at the end right here. That's why they're giving him the tools. They have Ian on the Ornn in the mid lane, which is also going to allow him to buy some other upgradable items, not to mention the rest of the team will be able to do so as well. Juhan can steal a lot of the stats away with the defense right there, and it's basically just on Motive and Sword to kind of isolate Yaharong from basically just exploding a Pilot. So
certainly it's a big responsibility for Sword to be able to take Yaharong into the Death Realm and either kill him or survive long enough to where Pilot's able to clean up these fights before Yaharong comes back out of that Death Realm, because if Yaharong is able to fight freely, he's just going to take away Pilot, and then OZ just have no damage for these fights, as we see a pause.
Ooh.
The last time we saw a pause, I almost lost my sanity. Oh
well,
no. I'm getting PTSD.
Is this our first podcast right here?
Oh yeah, it's time for the podcast.
It's for the first podcast.
Draw the legs, Takeoff. Chat wants me to draw legs already.
Draw the legs again.
Let me show you, for those that don't know, let me show you the leg drawing.
So you see all those energy drinks up there right now?
Yeah.
I'm drinking the red one as we speak.
Oh, the punch one? I actually want to know how's that really taste. Good. Oh. Dude, I need one.
So have you ever had like so in terms of like consistency and stuff, have you ever had like the Midnight Dub version of Monster? So it's like the same kind of like consistency in terms of carbonation and everything and tang, but instead of the grape flavor, picture that with like strawberry.
Oh, we don't have a long pause.
Oh, not a long one. Okay, cool. You know, that was a good first episode of the podcast. What was that, like a minute? Oh, good job.
Yeah, we talked about Hot Six.
I'm talking about Hot Six, dude. We talked about Hot Six for a minute. All right.
I wonder if I can order Hot Fix on a Hot Six online. I told myself I was gonna look at that, and I never did. I need to look.
Yeah.
I can only order.
Yeah.
I can only order the original one. It seems.
Yeah. Don't go for the grapefruit one. The grapefruit one is kind of trash.
Oh, it's only $1.99.
Yeah, they're not bad, man. They're not bad.
I can order
it's
6
the same price.
for like it won't let me order more than 6 apparently, according to this website.
Oh no. It's a little sad.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a nice word over the wall motive right there.
Is it is hot? Stop. Is Hot Six supposed to be? Oh no, it's just the ginseng flavor is spicy. Okay.
Yeah, the ginseng flavor is actually not bad either.
I've never had it. I was like, I don't remember Hot Six being spicy. It's like you're describing it as spicy. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
It's not like the spice you're imagining. It's just like a little, like a small kick, right?
Yeah, I know what's.
Like chili chocolate.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
look at this teleport here.
TP coming in from behind by Tana, but we do also see a follow-up TP by Sword. Rumor getting chunked down super fast, but so does Pilot. First blood going to Tana. Now we're stuck on the backside. Go set ultimate out of the Ornn ultimate right there. Gets you on the backside. They get 2 kills, and Senon's gonna go down. Oh no, he's not. They're still moving up. Motive is taking a lot of damage. Yaharong going in, getting the burst on Exhaust, coming down. Umti turning back on the Sword, pulls him back in, but he's gonna go down for his sins. Yaharong's clone going to try to distract him right there, trying to get the chains onto Ian, but not enough right there.
Wow.
Overall, 2 for 1.
Yeah, it almost ended up being 2 for 2, but Rumor, great survivability there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Ezreal ultimate.
Oh, Ezreal, is it gonna get one? Oh, just barely. Whoa.
But you know what that does mean, though? That is going to be the Infernal Drake going over to OZ here. Oh, Yaharong might want to say otherwise. Looking for the play here, potentially. Nope, he's going to back off, it seems.
Yeah. He can still hover around and try to harass a little bit. He might be able to pick up a kill on the back end. Decides to back out in the end. I think he's going to go for it.
No.
I think he's still going to go for it, but let's watch this one more time. So we see the TPs coming in almost right next to each other. If they would have came in at the same time, I think Pilot probably could have lived on this one. Unfortunately, Rumor gets chunked down, moves out, and Tana does a great job flashing to follow up onto the Ezreal. Juhan does get pulled out, and dodges the Ornn ultimate, so he doesn't get the Brutal proc on him. Sent on with a nice stopwatch, and then Motive is forced to use that ultimate just to try to disengage right there. And does a good job staying all outside of everyone else's ability range.
Oh, if that is this Ezreal ultimate, if it would have been just a little bit higher, that would have certainly killed the Kai'Sa there. Just a little off.
Yeah. But they did have the split second right there to see it. It was on top of the control ward, so they did see it coming for that hot second, right? And you're always looking for that when you are playing these games into something like an Ashe, Ezreal, Jinx. You're always looking for that ultimate, so overall, not a bad trade. We do see both top laners move down for that second Rift Herald on the top side.
Yep,
but unfortunately, neither of them can join.
Yeah, the Herald is going to be coming up here in just a moment. We'll see if maybe OZ want to try to get it. We do have Pilot resetting, which kind of gives me the hint that they do want this Herald. But we already see Janair starting to set up to take it at this very moment. Will Pilot be able to get back in time?
Yeah. Yep, Jinair's moving out. Yaharong does have his TP up, so what I kind of would like to see is, I see the reset from Tana right now. You move Yaharong to the bot lane while he has the TP, and you send Tana to the mid lane. So you can make it a 5v5 and force the issue. Sora's also moving up to his bot lane, so looks like we're not going to even see this kind of play going on. Ooh. Nice little chunk of damage, but it is a Mordekaiser. He will heal this up eventually. And do you see what we see? Do you see what I see on this Mordekaiser?
Oh my goodness. Sora is actually building correctly, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
The savior.
And it's going to do a lot into this situation right here. And a nice pillar to knock Senden back, forcing the flash out. But and Tana are on top right there. Yaharong teleporting in. Is going to get the movement speed buff. Is he going to be able to find someone on the backside?
Oh,
moving in onto Umti has the ult out right there. He is down. Is he going to get the pass wall? Yes, he does. Gets a big shield from the Haymaker. Sword taking real low. Umti about to go down right here. Ult coming in from the Ornn is going to knock up 2.
Oh my gosh.
And they're still fighting right there. We got 2 kills. Going better. 3 kills. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Motive.
Oh. Motive taking on side. So 3 kills overall. 2 kills onto Janair Greenwings. OZ Gaming only losing Sora in the end.
If OZ win this game, I'm going to be very sad, because that means that Ian's probably going to start for the rest of the year.
Yeah, it's going to be... But that Juhan did get the Rift Herald as well, so 2 kills and a Rift Herald in favor of OZ. Not a bad trade.
Yep, as we're going to take a look at the replay here, it was a very interesting team fight. It looked to go either way for a long while. Good job by Ian. But unfortunately, Umti is playing set and is able to survive a very long time, and because of that, they're all forced in that small area, which does certainly favor Janair. Rumor a little bit confident with that ultimate. I thought that maybe he would have wanted to wait a little bit on that one, but ults in and isn't able to do much, really has to back off, and so it ends up being a 2-for-1 and the Herald going over to OZ.
And part of that is Tana and Umti preemptively starting up that Rift Herald when both mid and top laners were backing to their base right there. So part of it's on their part for not being in a fully secure position, but as we're saying, right, this is the bottom of the barrel. It's the end of the season for these guys. This is the time to take risks. This is the time to kind of work on your play, right?
Yeah, both these teams, if either of them lose here, they're going to be eliminated from playoffs. This is a very important match for both these teams. Janair especially so, if they want to make it back into LCK. Being a former LCK franchise themselves, they need to make the miracle run, which this is the first step to doing so. They need to be winning these games. They need to be clinching that playoff spot. If they win today, next week they play Element Mystic, and that will be for the last spot. So fate will be in their hands, to where OZ, if they win here, fate is in Janair's hands. They would have to then beat, and Sotables as well. They would, both Sotable and Janair would have to beat Element Mystic. So it'll be interesting. We see a fight here.
Nice pillar getting the knock up onto Umti. He has to flash out. Ults the Ornn back in your team, but or Juan back in the team. That's not what you need right there. Ooh, nice ult coming down the backside right there. But are they gonna re-engage with Tana? Tana is ulting, but not gonna fight right there. Rumor taken a little too low for them to fight again for comfort. And they are gonna drop the Rift Herald.
Keep an eye on Yarong here, still in the back line.
But he's using his combo on Ian.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. But yep, that means it's going to be the Cloud Drake most likely going over to OZ. OZ playing phenomenally better. Again, it's that blue side buff, and honestly, better mid wins. Am I right, guys? Just Eon, God of Challengers Korea. Just Yahurong who, Kuzan who, Crown who.
Yeah. Now, there's something I really like on this OZ comp.
Mm-hmm.
So they picked Ian Ornn and put him in the mid lane.
Mm-hmm.
And put him into a magic damage dealing champion, right?
Yeah.
So because of this, he is gonna rush that Abyssal Mask.
Mm-hmm.
Now you combine that with the Madness passive that Soar's getting from the Leandries.
Oh yeah.
And that's a lot of damage you're gonna be doing in a team fight if they get grouped up. Not to mention they have a lot of disruption coming in from the Braum, the Ornn ultimate, and Juhan if he lands a nice pillar and like kind of separates the team. That is a pretty big 5v5 going in favor of OZ at that point.
Certainly. Just imagine whenever Soar, if he ever does build that Rylai's, when he gets that Rylai's Crystal Scepter and the Abyssal Mask is going to help do even more damage. Imagine the amount of damage that Soar is going to do in these team fights to Senan and Tana and Umti. You're just going to melt them.
Yeah. Now he is going for the Stinger right here, so he could be going for that Gnasher's Tooth one that we've seen him go. Now, it isn't the worst purchase for him. It does allow him to stack Conquer just slightly faster outside of doing it inside of a big team fight or a group of enemies. So in a 1v1 situation, he will be able to gain that healing a little bit faster than normal. But he's also using that for that CDR.
Yeah, and honestly, Gnasher's Tooth is a very underrated item when it comes to Mordekaiser. Like you said, you get the cooldown reduction and the attack speed. The on-hit damage that Mordekaiser does is very overlooked by a lot of people. It's actually a pretty decent amount of damage. And it can really hurt in these extended 1v1s, especially in the Death Realm. It's going to be doing a lot of work.
Yep, and he does pick up a Null Magic Mantle just to negate some of the damage coming in from Yahurong or Rumor from the Kaisa passive. But we do see Ezreal with 2 completed items and a fully stacked Mana.
It's a very spooky Ezreal. He did go the Trinity Force too, so he's going to be doing a lot of damage in this later game. Granted, he won't be able to kite as efficiently, but still, going to be doing a lot of damage.
And I think in a team comp like this, they don't need to, but we could be seeing a fight right here. Umti getting caught out is going to take the Blast Cone over, but does not go all the way over. We can see another fight coming up on the top side. Juan's following. Here comes the Ornn ultimate on the side. Does knock up Umti once, hits him twice. He has to use the Haymaker early, and that's Umti going down.
Now, I wonder if OZ want to go Baron off of this. They do have the Mordekaiser and the Ezreal. It's pretty fed. Yep, they're starting up the Baron. They want to take the Baron.
They're starting up right here. Yep, they see Tana is bot
Oh,
side.
Mordekaiser.
Oh, Soar's coming up on the side. Pulse sending in.
Teleport coming
Just
in.
right here with
2
TPs coming in
teleports.
from Yahurong and Tana. 2 TPs coming in. Yahurong going over the side, but does not get enough damage. Does not burst anything. Tana ulting on the backside. Senden walking up into the pit. Does get the hook on him right there. And the Baron's taking really low. Kaisa in the back line, taking a pilot. Chunking him really hard, but that Baron goes in favor of OZ. Does get popped by LeBlanc. Can they win this fight without their Ezreal? They're still pushing up. Juan trying to stop it. And now Jinair is moving on the backboard here. Yahurong locking up Ian for a little bit. But are they going to be able to continue this fight? Tana is taking a little bit too much damage. Is going to go down to the Mordekaiser in the end. That is a 2-for-1 and a Baron going in favor of OZ. They're just going to push in. They could probably get 2, potentially 3 turrets on this one.
And, yep, that's going to be a very big play from OZ Gaming. And, fantastic from them. Picking off Umti there. We're going to see the replay. I'm going to be able to go over it more in depth. Oh, I guess we won't see the pick, but still. Juhan, I'd like to point out, didn't miss Smite, which is very surprising to me. Was somehow able to land that Smite. He found out that junglers do have the Smite. Unfortunately, Pilot is going to get picked off by Yahurong here, but it doesn't matter. The rest of the fight does go the way of OZ. They're able to pick up Tana. So overall, they go 2 for 1, and they do lose one of their Baron members, but they still have 4 people with Baron, so you don't really mind losing Pilot there.
No, I do not. I would not mind losing Pilot in that scenario at all. But they
Oh.
are going to start another fight. Warren ult coming in on the side, forcing Senna on the flash. They're moving on the side. Yarong looking on the side, see what he can do, but that's not gonna be enough. And using their ults off cooldown, they're just pushing in, and we're gonna see a Cloud Soul coming up in 30 seconds. Yarong tried to do some damage, but nothing was done.
Yeah, he's targeting Eon with these pokes, and he's just doing peanut damage to him. I think he needs to switch up targets with these pokes. All game he's been trying to poke out Eon, but all he does is, like I said, peanut damage. It does nothing to him. He poked him like 5 times at exchange, and he lost like, what, 200 health just now?
No. I'm trying to have us move away from beating a dead horse, right?
Mm-hmm.
He did go for the magic pen on the Oblivion Orb, but into a team that's as tanky as Oz Gaming, right? You have the Ornn, you have the Trundle that's going to be stealing stats,
Hold on,
and
wait,
you have
wait.
the Mordekaiser.
I have to stop. You just say Oz Gaming?
Yeah, I did. That's what they call it in Korea. Oz.
Why?
Oz. I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude.
I hear the casters say Oz. I don't hear them say Oz.
Really?
Yeah.
It's written as Oz.
Maybe they do say Oz, and I'm just. But
Yeah.
the reason why is because the company that owns them is what is it? Fuck! I just looked it up a second ago.
Well, needless to say, dude, I'm gonna call them Oz because guess what?
Wizard of
We're not in
Oz.
Kansas anymore.
Oh god.
We're not in Kansas anymore. Look at this. Look at this game right here. This is probably one of the better games we've seen from them in quite some time.
Most certainly so. They had a really impressive performance against Beyond Blade, almost taking them down. I think if they would have had Crown Game 1, that would have been a 2-0, but nonetheless, we do see them playing a lot better in the second round robin than they did in the first. Didn't win a single match in the first round robin until the very last match of the round robin, and now they're actually a potential playoff contender, so a very big improvement for them.
Yarong getting knocked back by the pillar right there. Pilot tried to harass him, but does not hit him with his Q. Jesus, look at underneath Pilot's champion model. Look at all those buffs.
Oh yeah, he's a very buff boy.
Oh, here comes the ultimate. Ian?
MVP baby. I want Ian to win MVP. Oh, Pilot.
We see an ult coming on the backside right here. They're going to try to engage the fight again, but we do see TP coming in from Sword to dissuade them from pursuing any further. With Tana stuck in topside with no TP, it looks like this could be the inhibitor going down. He's rushing back from base. He has the home guards. Is he going to engage the fight? Yaharon coming up on the side. Tana going in, taking a lot of damage on the back end, and they're not going to be able to stop the inhibitor from going down. That's a lot of damage. Ooh, a 2 to the face on Rumor. He's almost taken down to half health. Yaharon going on the side, but again, no damage is coming out. What are you doing?
Oh man, OZ.
Oh, he's behind them. He's trying to cut off their escape route, but...
Do they want to escape here, though, is the question. Oh, it looks like they do now, because they're being chunked down low. Let's see if Umti can make something happen in here. Nope. Oh, wait, is Umti caught? Oh.
It's very likely.
Uh-oh.
He's moving on the side right here. Is he going to come up on the side on the Pilot? Pilot's right there. He's trying to get him phase rush. Pulls him in right there. Flash from Pilot. Moves him back. The ult brings him down. Rumor ult's in. That's 1 kill onto the ADC. Can they follow up? Q misses from center right there. Does not have it. Ian is going to get locked up by the chains. No, he's not. Oh, Braum passive right there is going right there. Oh, that's 2 kills for generic Greenwings. And is this what they need to turn it back? Baron in 43 seconds. Death timers are quite long. But they need to go stop they need to go stop their base from being taken.
Yep, that's the problem, is that they have super minions in the base, so they aren't going to be able to set up for Baron quite yet. Maybe they should send Senon to go do that, though, but it looks like they want to dedicate all members to that. Oh, no, actually looks like he's staying, so we might see him set up Vision, but taking a look at the replay there, and that's why the phase rush was taken by Umti. Despite the fact that Pilot flashed and used the E, Umti's still able to get the N-Sec onto him, and because of that, Rumor's able to hold forward and get the easy kill there. Very good play from Jinair there, and Eon also taken down here as a result. Very good from the unit of Jinair. Now could potentially come back.
Now you know it's gonna be a long uphill battle. They're gonna have to deny this Elder Drake, and they're gonna have to pressure. They're gonna pressure this Baron within the next 2 minutes, because in a trade of Elder for Baron, Oz is just gonna take the Baron, or not the Baron, but the Elder every single time. 4 stacks. They already have 2 inhibitors down. They only need to push 2 more turrets before they get up to that 3rd inhibitor. Unless they take the fight right now, they're gonna do it. This time is a little different. Tana does have his TP. They are pushing into the side lanes. Sword does not have TP. It could be potential 5v4 in favor of Jin Air.
Oh, they're gonna death brush
Coming up
this.
on the side.
Oh, maybe not. I thought they were gonna death brush.
Yep. And their mid lane inhibitor has spawned, and they are gonna start up the Baron.
Oh, this is.
Oh, why did you attack that? They know that they're coming right now. They know that what's waiting for them. Soar and Motive sitting on a ward right there, and he's gonna get pulled up in the end right there. Oh, TP coming in. Soar's taking super low. Is he gonna die within his own death realm? He's healing up just a bit right there. He has to flash out. No, Senon's gonna get him. Rumor's taking low.
Pilot
on Rumor. He's gonna get it. Pilot going over the wall trying to find him. Rumor taken down in the end. That is 3. That is 4. That is gonna be the effective ace coming in. Oh, Yarrow gets 1 on the backside. Can he pull off 2? Pilot is gonna pop him in the end, and Ian's gonna get him with the. No, he's not.
Oh, can Yaharong escape here? I think he's gonna get zoned away. I think this game is over.
Yeah, he's gonna get zoned off right there. They can ignore the inhibitor, but they're choosing not to. Right, Ian's gonna go over the wall. Is he gonna be able to delay them long enough? They're still gonna go over the inhibitor. And cue the Benny Hill music. Oh, here comes the TP in.
Oh, Yaharong Senon, can they defend this?
Gonna be...
Nope, it's over. Nope, it's over.
That's over. And Oz Gaming just takes it in the end. Now, this is one of the better games we've seen out of them recently. Albeit it is into, again, as we said, the bottom of the barrel team. But they're still in it. They're still in it. They're not on their last breath just yet.
You know, with Jin Air losing today, they're officially eliminated from playoffs now, and you know what that means. You know what that means. It's time. It's time. Cue the music.
Cue it up. Let's go.
Hold on 1 second. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. Rest in peace, Jin Air. Moment of silence for Jin Air. All right, enough of that. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, rest in peace. As we see the post damage
There we
here,
go.
Yaharong doing a lot of damage, but just not able to carry the team. As we're gonna see the MVP. Let's see Pilot MVP, baby. Pilot MVP.
Yeah. You know, we did see Oz Gaming just from start to finish have control of the map.
Crap!
Oh no! Oh no, dude! Man of the match! His first mom points. Hell yeah!
I
Let's go.
I bet you the casters only did that just so they can interview Crown. I bet you that's the only reason they voted on Crown. But I'm gonna mute real quick while this is going on, and we'll be right back.
That's good.
아주 임팩트 있는 모습을 오늘도 보여줬던 크라운 선수가 오늘 맨 오브 더 매치에 선정이 됐습니다. 일단 그 크라운 선수의 팬분들이 또 워낙 많잖아요.
그렇죠. 그리고 많은 분들이 저 크라운 닉네임 자꾸 누가 뭐 뺏어갔냐라고 하시는
고용한 거
분들
아니냐?
많은데
어떤 크라운이냐?
당사자예요.
네, 본캐입니다, 본캐. 본캐예요, 본캐.
정품 인증돼 있는 선수예요.
그렇습니다.
그러니까 화면으로 보시면 아실 것 같아요, 이제. 예.
네. 자, 오늘 맨 오브 더 매치에 선정된 크라운 이민호 선수와 이야기를 나눠보겠습니다. 축하드립니다.
축하드립니다.
감사합니다.
네, 맨 오브 더 매치에 선정이 되셨는데 오늘 느낌이 좀
네.
어떠신가요? 소감 한 말씀 부탁드립니다.
일단 뭐 2대0 안 돼서 아쉽고요. 뭐 팀이 이겼으니까 그래도 되게 지금 전부 다 전원 다 좋아하고 있습니다. 네. 아쉬움이 있지만 그래도 전원 다 좋아하고 있습니다. 네.
그러니까 참 크라운 선수 보면은 저도 참 예전부터 많이 뭔가 이렇게
오랜만에
보면서
뵙습니다.
왜 라운이 막 이렇게 많이 불렀었는데 근데 진짜 좀 어떠세요? 이제 분명히 여러 가지 차이도 있을 거고 경기 해보면서
네.
막 느끼시는 부분도 많을 텐데 지금까지는 되게 좋은 경기로 보이고 계시잖아요.
감사합니다.
네.
뭐 아쉽긴 한데 네. 아쉬움이 없긴 한데 그래도 그래도 오랜만에 스타트하는 것 치고는 이거 좀 늦었지만 뭐 나쁘진 않은 것 같아요. 네.
진짜 그 국내 팬들이 너무 많이 그리워했던 그 크라운 선수인데 크산슬이라고도 많이 불리고 있잖아요. 그 닉네임에 대해서는 어떻게 생각하세요? 크산슬.
산슬이요?
예, 크산슬.
이게 어떤 의미인지 몰라서 제가
네.
아무 커뮤니티도 안 봐가지고 어떤 인지도 모르고
이게 이제
네.
속세를 등지고
그렇죠.
회관 수련에 들어가.
크라운 선수는 봐도 커뮤니티 말고 다른 걸 봐요. 그런 게 또 화제가
그렇죠.
되고.
이게 지금 그
눈을-
아프리카 방송이죠?
네.
합방 가는 건가요?
클템에서의 방은 언제나 열려 있으니까.
텔테형 건 안 보죠 제가.
알겠습니다.
맨날 밤에
많이
방송할
봐요.
때.
다른 거를.
네. 크라운 선수가 또 국내에서 활약하는 모습 보면서 또 예전부터 크라운 선수를 사랑해 주셨던 팬분들이 굉장히 좀 고마워하고 있을 것 같고 그 팬분들에게도 좀 하고 싶은 말들이 좀 많을 것 같아요. 하고 싶으신 이야기는 없으신가요?
일단 뭐 항상 드리는 말씀은 똑같죠. 되게 뭐 멀리 있는데도 북미에 있을 때도 북미까지 이제 비행기 타가지고 와주신 분들도 계시고 너무 감사드리고 경기 보려고 그런 분들도 계시고 멀리 있는데도 항상 뭐 메시지 보내주시는 분들도 계시고 물론 제가 메시지를 다 체크하면서 메시지를 대답을 안 하는데 그래도 항상 감사하고 지금도 많은 분들께서 응원해 주신다고 하는데 너무 감사드리는다 말밖에 할 수 없죠. 네.
뭔가 저희도 인터뷰를 진행하면서 뭔가 그 마음속에
약간 찡하면서도
그렇죠.
달아오르고.
우는 거 아니에요?
저는 사실
아니,
북미로 넘어가셨을 때
네.
경기를 되게 많이 챙겨봤었거든요. 새벽에 보면서.
네.
예.
아무튼
그러면 이렇게 다시 이렇게 어쨌든 챌린저스 코리아 복귀한 어떤 황라운, 대라운 입장에서 목표가 어떤가요? 좀 크라운의 목표, 꿈? 이제 새로운 목표가
네.
있을 거잖아요.
네네. 뭐 일단 새로운 꿈 목표는 일단 챌린저스 코리아 오기 전부터 생각했던 게 일단 뭐 첼코에서 일단 여유가 아무래도 LCK나 뭐 타 일부 리그보다는 있잖아요.
네.
이 여유 시간을 좀 몸 회복하고 정신 회복하는데 많이 투자하고 그냥 마지막으로 후회 없는 1년 보내고 싶어요. 네.
아마 다른 선수들에게도 큰 이 뭔가 동기부여가 될 것 같고
그렇죠.
이력으로 또
얼마나 멋있어요.
치열한 도전을 선택하게 된 크라운 선수와 또 이야기를 나눠봤습니다. 자, 앞으로 이제 몇 경기 남지 않았는데 멋진 경기 좀 보여주셨으면 좋겠고요. 맨 오브 더 매치에 선정되셨으니까 카메라 보시면서 오늘의 경기 결과 보시죠를 외쳐주시면 되겠습니다.
체코의 전통입니다.
네, 전통이에요. 네.
여기에
모두가 다 하는
오셨으니까
건가요, 이거?
네.
네?
예, 여기 오셨으니까 여기 문화를 따라야 돼요.
네.
아, 진짜요?
네.
네. 로마에선
아,
로마법을.
다시 한 번만 말씀해
네.
주시면.
오늘의 내가 완전 잘했던 오늘의 경기 결과 보시죠. 이거 말고 그냥 오늘의
네.
경기 결과 보시죠. 이걸 외쳐 주시면 됩니다.
아, 알겠습니다.
네.
오늘의
낚아지러.
네네.
할 수 있어요.
약간
할수
낚아지러우면
있어요. 네.
영어로 하셔도 돼요.
이게
뭐가 됐든.
예전에 클템 형이랑 동준이 형이 돌림판 할 때 이런 기분이었던 것 같아요.
뭐
아,
그거보다 더 그거는 더 지옥일 거예요. 그때쯤 되면 이게 좀 편할 거예요. 이건 편합니다. 그래도 예.
깔끔하게 한
네.
표로 가겠습니다.
네.
오늘의 경기 결과 보시죠.
크라운 선수와 인터뷰를 진행해봤는데 여전히 멋집니다.
롤드컵 우승자 그 엄청난 타이틀 그 왕관을 썼던 정말 레전드 선수고 이렇게 다시 복귀해서 많은 선수들의 귀감과 어떤 동기부여 말씀하신
네.
대로 자 모범
Alright, there we go. And now, with that,
갑자기 그
we
생각이
see
듭니다.
OZ eliminate Janair from playoffs.
약간 야인 시라소니 같은
Rest in
생각을 하고
peace.
싶을래.
네.
Yeah, I mean, what else can we say? You know, what happens happens.
Yep, it really do be like that sometime.
They really do. They really do.
Well, as we look at the standings here, now they show that Spears made playoffs. Yeah, I guess they had made playoffs before, but I guess now they really feel like telling us they made playoffs, which means now it's down to OZ and Element Mystic for that last playoff spot. If Element Mystic can beat Soulable up next, they secure that spot. However, if not, they're going to be in a rough spot. Meanwhile, on the flip side, if Soulable lose, they have a chance of losing that first seed if Dynamics win tomorrow.
They do. They do.
So
They do indeed.
we will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a pretty long break. Go make your coffee, eat your snacks, do all that you need to do, because we'll be right back with the second match of the day, Element Mystic versus Soulable Gaming. A very, very important match for both of those teams. We'll see who's going to come out on top. Element Mystic came very close to beating Soulable last time. They were one mistake away. Let's see if they can make up from that and not make that same mistake. We'll be right back. Like I said, Soulable Gaming versus Element Mystic. Stay tuned.